seasons are changing, and soon all of Vermont will be ablaze with colors. But as a new season is upon us, I sometimes feel like this cow staring at a new path to embark on, but just waiting for the gate to open. While autumn still has a ways to go for the full glory to be shown, I spent these last few weeks of summer keeping busy. I went to a local county fair where I came across this saying about cows. I had no idea they were the envy of the ark. But then my church that I'm pastoring decided to do a display in the Grange building. The display was on Jacob's Ladder, and these two ladies did a wonderful job putting it together. As they worked, I went to take a look at the produce to see what winners were all around. And I was kind of envious because my garden hasn't produced anything like this. And then I took a look at the floral arrangements, and I always wanted to be a floral designer when I was younger. So I decided to put together a little arrangement for my kitchen table. I don't think it is a blue ribbon winner, but it made me smile. These days have been filled with blue skies and puffy clouds, and just last week I was invited to a church in Shrewsbury, Vermont to preach at a nighttime service. Adorable little church. It has no electric or running water, and so they lit the sanctuary that was built in the 1800s with kerosene lamps. It was a beautiful evening, and on the drive home, I finally felt my heart sing with joy, and I felt at peace. But with the new season upon us, my to-do list is growing, and so I want to share with you some things that I'm struggling with and some things that we should all be more mindful of as we enter into the busy fall. Well, here we are, Labor Day weekend, and I had made a promise to myself when I began my new position as communications specialist with United Church of Christ that I was going to have boundaries, healthy boundaries, and have that perfect work-life balance. Well, I have failed because it is Saturday of Labor Day weekend and I am doing some work. I also just got back from doing some Old Stonewall Farm video work as well, as I was taking some footage of future episodes that are to come. So stay tuned. They're going to be coming more frequent as I get into a new rhythm of life. Friends, I have failed at the work-life balance. And that doesn't mean, though, that I have given up trying. I do believe that it's important to have that balance, especially when I've come to realize that it is so unhealthy to have outside influences shape us and inform how we feel about ourselves. It's great that you're passionate about something, but when it becomes so much of your identity and then you lose that position, or you move on, or you retire, a job is not permanent. A job is temporary. And more I've come to realize that that should not be the thing that shapes me. And that began happening with the videos as well with Old Stonewall Farm. I began letting that dictate my worth. So if I had a lot of viewers one week, I felt great. I felt on top of the world. But then when viewership was not that robust, I would get very down in the dumps. And that's not a good way to be. Entire life letting a career define me. And then I began to notice that Old Stonewall Farm was starting to define me as well, to the point where I wasn't really being in the moment. This Labor Day weekend, when I'm at the computer when I really shouldn't be, I wanted to just have a heart-to-heart with you and to let you know that I'm struggling with that work-life balance. And if you're struggling as well, then let's help one another. Let's pray for one another. And if you happen to be retired, or you're in between jobs, or you're not struggling at all with work-life balance, then I want you to take a deep breath and think about the things in this life, the external things that you're giving too much power to, things that you are allowing to make or break your day. I think for everybody, no matter where we are in life, that we allow too often other things to dictate our moods. But really, our worth is so much more than what other people think of us, or the perception we put out there, or the narrative that we create for a video. The worth is really deep inside of us, and it comes from knowing that we are loved beyond love. And I say this all the time, and I feel like I can't say it enough, that you are worthy. You are worthy just the way you are. I think Fritz is saying, stop working, Mom. But this Labor Day, I really wanted to give you the permission to finally rest from your labors, to rest from the busyness, to rest from your to-do list, to really give yourself that space to just be and to just breathe. You are so much more than what your job position is, or what a business card says, what your paycheck says, whatever it might be. You are so much more than the titles that we put on ourselves, or we give to ourselves, or how we identify ourselves. We are so much more than wife, mother, friend, whatever it might be, pastor, writer. We are so much more than the jobs that we do. We need to remember is the ultimate job that we have is to do what? To show up to the world, be present to others in terms of loving them, listening to them. When all is said and done, try to make this world a better place. So there, that's my Labor Day video for you, and I can't wait to see you again to show you some scenes from Vermont. I discovered a very unique little place, so that's coming up. So thank you so much once again for being part of Old Stonewall Farm, and have a blessed Labor Day weekend, and I will see you again.
God be with you till we meet again. By his counsel's guide uphold you, with his sheep securely fold you. God be with you till we meet again.
God be with you till we meet again. Neath his wings securely hide you. Daily manna still provide you. God be with you till we meet again. Till we meet.
Till we meet at Jesus' feet. Till we meet. God be with you till we meet.